Hey, welcome back to Watertown365. Can we talk about rabid raccoons? Well, if that is something that interests you, you are in the right place, along with a sheriff's champ for children and an update about finalizing the deal with the city to operate that Watertown golf course clubhouse. It has been a harrowing, action-packed journey with many twists and turns, from the bad wiring in the basement versus the 9 holes versus 18 holes issue versus the sale of the property and the price. So many updates about that. So first of all, let's jump in to rabid raccoon news. This is your official rabid raccoon update from Watertown365 and our friends at NNY360. 2 rabid raccoons were found in Watertown, as reported by the Jefferson County Public Health Service. And to make it even scarier than just finding raccoons, which is frightening enough, they've got teeth, they've got claws, they're afraid. They also tested positive for rabies. Now, there are no known human or pet exposures, and rabies is a fatal disease that attacks the brain and spinal cord. It can take several weeks or months for rabies symptoms to appear. Early treatment after an exposure can prevent rabies in humans and in pets who are up to date on vaccination. Any mammal can get rabies, but it is most often seen in bats, raccoons, skunks, and foxes. Animals do not have to be aggressive or behave erratically to have rabies. Changes in any animal's normal behavior can be early signs of rabies. The service says the following steps can be taken to help prevent the spread of rabies. So here we go. Here is your rabies health update. Number 1, teach children to stay away from unfamiliar animals, wild or domestic, even if they appear friendly. Remind them to tell you if they have any unusual contact with an animal. Number 2, do not leave pet food outside. Number 3, wash any wound from an encounter. 4, be a responsible pet owner by keeping your pet's vaccinations current, because it's not just about maybe you getting bit by a rabid raccoon or squirrel or rodent or bat. It might also be one of your pets. And to kind of shore all this up and to make sure that you're adequately informed, the Jefferson County Public Health Service is hosting a rabies vaccination clinic at the Jefferson County Dog Control from 5 to 7 p.m. on Thursday. And you can find out about that at jcphs.org. So here we go. And also, the final bonus tip is monitor your pet when they are outside. And if your pet is involved in an altercation with a wild animal, do not get in between them, because that might result in both you and your pet getting scratched or infected. Do not touch your pet without gloves, as rabies is spread through saliva. Cover your pet with a towel and contact your vet, as your pet may need a booster shot. So we go here to jcphs.org, and here we go. Here is the click here for the rabies vaccination clinic schedule. So you click on this, and then here are the dates and times this will be available, and looks like all 4 are at the Jefferson County Dog Control. They give you instructions, and then even there's a QR code, so you can take your phone and just kind of take a picture and scan that, and that's one way that you can get that information sent right to your phone. And they even tell you, like, take these roads, go in the back left corner, dogs must be leashed, and they suggest a $10 donation per animal to assist in defraying the free clinic expenses. And even as a bonus, so there's a bonus on a bonus here, there's also information here about bats and what there is to know, and just like more information about bats and what the risk is for your pet and for yourself. Labs that are done, vet information. It's good to be educated, especially if your pet has been in a fight or you think that might happen sometime in the future. Now, speaking of the future, the children, and there is a sheriff's camp for children put on by the Jefferson County Sheriff Peter R. Barnett. The New York State Sheriff's Institute's annual honorary membership drive has begun across the state. Honorary membership invitations will be arriving in randomly selected mailboxes across the county over the next 2 weeks. So This is at Kuka Lake in the Finger Lakes area. Each summer, 840 economically challenged children from across the state participate under the direct guidance of sheriffs and sheriff's office personnel who volunteer their time to make the camp a success. The Sheriff's Summer Camp provides an opportunity to bring children together with deputy sheriffs in a positive and meaningful environment. This is a week-long camp that benefits local children who otherwise would not have the opportunity, and there is a strong camper to counselor ratio, and you can find out more about all of this at sheriffsinstitute.org. So we go here, New York State Sheriff's Institute, and you can click on, so here's the information about the summer camp here, photos and videos for boys and girls ages 9 through 12 who, because of economic reasons, would not have an opportunity to attend a summer camp or enjoy a summer vacation. And so just here's the information to find out all about this. So overview, what to bring a typical day. So if we go here to sheriffsinstitute.org/camp, here's all of the photos, flag raising, sports, water activities, sheriff's demonstration, helicopter looks cool, and campfires. And they say a typical day, just to get you excited about it here, a typical day is time by time. There's land, water, demonstration, rest area, recreation activities, beach carnival, pride day, regatta, picnic, slip and slide. What else is there? There's some kayaking. There is some face painting. There is some, looks like a water polo sort of a game. There are campfires, game nights, skits and charades, so the playing of taps and so much more. So sheriffsinstitute.org, and you may also be one of these people that receive a letter in the mail letting you know about the next steps. And so, speaking of next steps, let's get to that Watertown golf course and find out what's happening. So, Spokes Craft Beer and Tapas is a popular restaurant on Public Square, and they are finalizing the agreement to run the clubhouse over at Thompson Park Golf Course. And they just need the place to do it. So the city has a May 1st target date to open the golf course it purchased in January. It will open whether the clubhouse is ready or not, but getting the clubhouse operator was a major hurdle. So there were those pesky, dreaded, major electrical repairs that were needed to complete in the basement. So the whole electric system in the basement must be replaced. The city is seeking proposals for electric work. To do that, with a deadline of April 27th, they are going to be calling the new clubhouse Spokes on the Green, with a very soft opening in May. But then if the clubhouse is not quite yet ready, then the Spokes Tapas will cater from its Public Square location to provide foods in the events tent at the golf course. So rain or shine, hell or high water, if they have to cater from the downtown location or if the clubhouse is ready, they're working on obtaining separate temporary liquor licenses from the state for the clubhouse restaurant and outside for the course's special events tent. And they will pay $1 to run the clubhouse this season and have the right to request a 1-year extension, with the fee structure to be agreed upon before January 1st, with the minimum base of $5,000, and the city would have the right to determine additional fees, including to collect payments for special events. And at the same time as all this, they're preparing to get ready for the golf course, and Spokes is opening a new restaurant in Clayton. Now, Spokes Tapas stands out because they were the only business to submit a proposal to operate the clubhouse concessions, and the city continues to hire golf course staff, including employees, to maintain the course. So seasonal employees there will be able to handle greens fees and other responsibilities that'll be happen closer to the opening. And this golf course purchase has been a real, what they call officially, the technical term is a political hot potato. The owner, Michael Lundy, was paid $3.4 million for it. But then, as a result of the purchase, Ives Hill Country Club owner PJ Samau was paid $850,000 for reducing Ives Hill to a 9-hole golf course, leaving the city's newly named Thompson Park Golf Course the only 18-hole facility in the city. And so there's a council meeting about all this to move things forward. 7 p.m. Monday, 3rd floor council chambers at City Hall at 245 Washington Street. So if you want to jump in, participate, watch this happen, 245 Washington Street, Monday, 7 p.m. At the council meeting to talk about all these things. Now, speaking of things that must be done, construction. Now, it sounds like a bore, sounds like it's not fun, but when it's all done, when something is built up and fresh and new and remodeled, refurnished, that's what is it very interesting. So it's fun when the project is complete, but not fun when you have to do it yourself. So why not have a professional construction company take care of your construction needs? And look no further than Chris over at gloryconstructionny.com. Now, we love Chris, don't we, folks? If you're looking for a quality construction company in Watertown, New York, you have come to the right place because they offer affordable commercial contracting for all your construction needs. They are the best all-around general contractor near Watertown, New York, with a verified track record. So that's Chris from Glory Construction and Development, gloryconstructionny.com. They do remodeling, kitchen, bathroom, home building, and interior construction. You can go here and find out that every construction project, home renovation, and kitchen bath remodel starts with amazing dreams and possibilities. And Chris's goal, and all of his team that helps him out, with 12 years established and 250 completed projects, to go above and beyond to make your renovation or building dreams a reality. Their goal is to create the atmosphere in your new space or home that will last generations. That's Glory Construction NY. And let's also talk, since we're talking about the heavy jobs, the dirty jobs, the things that maybe are best done by the experts, the professionals. That's construction, but that's for the inside. But for the outside, look no further than Northern Tree Experts. Need trees to be removed completely? Northern Tree Experts is the place to go. If you're looking for a professional team that will be able to take the trees down efficiently with all the best tools and safety equipment, Northern Tree Experts is the best choice. Their years of experience on the job mean they can handle all kinds of issues with no risk to anyone. That's Northern Tree Experts at 22810 Ike Street, Watertown, New York, but the website's the hub, northerntreeexperts.com. And speaking of websites, speaking of hubs, Watertown365.com, that's our website. And when you go there, you can find out more about that raccoon issue, the golf club issue, the sheriff events, but also about NASA and pieces of a meteorite. There's health news about time-restricted eating, about a 5-week commercial driver's license program, about a battery recycling plant, and so much more. So you can read about that. And then, so we said there's kind of a 3-step process here, right? Step 1 is where you are now, right? Watching the podcast. Step 2, maybe you want to jump into this or that news story. And then step 3 is then where you leave a comment about one of those news stories. So for that final step, you go to facebook.com/Watertown365. When you go there, you end up on our Facebook page where the Bad Apple Saloon Daily says they will see you for Friday night karaoke. And as we scroll through, we can see that it was National Cheddar Fries Day, that it was National Hanging Out Day, and then one more for the road, National Lineman Appreciation Day. And you see that every week we sort of scroll through and see about the comments. So if you were someone like Linda, who she really liked that National Lineman Appreciation Day, and so did Victoria Gregory. Victoria says thank you, and Linda says prayers of safety to all of our linemen. Man, that got 19 likes and 8 shares. So those linemen are really appreciated. That seems like a very risky job, but some people like it. And then also Mary says about the sunshine and hang your clothes. Mary says, what sunshine? LOL. So if you want your comments to be read on air, just go to one of these posts, leave a comment, we'll find it, we'll talk about it, and we'll make you a temporary star. Get your 15 minutes of fame by being mentioned and shown at the Watertown365 weekly podcast. So we'll see you over at Watertown365.com. Have a wonderful weekend, excellent week ahead. Thank you, and bye for now.